In this video, you'll learn how to create multiple variables. So we learned how to create a single variable with an assignment statement. Here we will create multiple variables. We'll just do so on separate lines of code. So in here in our cell, I'm going to just create a couple of variables. So I'm going to just create a variable named A. We'll set it equal to 10. Maybe we'll create another variable B and assign it to the value 7. And then for C, we can make an operation here using arithmetic operators. So we can say maybe A plus B raised to the third power. You can do minus 50 like this. So here, A is assigned to 10, B is assigned to 7, and then we have C equal to this mathematical operation that has a addition operator, exponentiation operator, and a subtraction operator. So let's go ahead and execute this cell. So Python treats these three lines as individual lines of code. So they're each run one at a time. Now we don't see anything here. There's no output after I've executed this because the last line in a code cell, in this code cell, is an assignment statement, and that produces no output. So you can look at each variable individually. So let's just say we wanted to find out what C was. It's the value 303. But you can output multiple variables at the same time by separating them with a comma like this. So A, comma B, comma C. This is just to view them. And you can see here A is 10, B is 7, C is 303. This technically creates a tuple in Python, which will be discussed much later in the course. That's not important right now. It's just to show you that you can display multiple variable values in the output section of a cell if you separate them by a comma. Okay, let's move on to more complex statement assignments. So here we just have two assignment statements here, num2 and num3 we're assigning. And the only point of this is to show you that you can create a very complex operation on the right-hand side of the assignment statement. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be simple, it can be as complex as you want. And what will happen is Python will do this operation over here on the right, and whatever this evaluates to, it will then assign that variable name to that value. And then here the last line is just simply outputting those two values to the screen. So let's go ahead and see what these are. So the first one was this number. The second one was this operation, which compared. Notice there's a greater than comparison sign here. So it evaluated this first, and then compared it to the number 3. It just happened to be true. Okay, so one thing about the assignment statement. So remember, the assignment statement is a single equal sign. 2 equal signs is for the equality operator. There is no operator precedence for the assignment statement. So the assignment statement is not an operator. No new value is produced. That's a main definition of an operator is that there's always some new value produced. With an assignment statement, we are creating a variable name and assigning some value to that variable name. So there is no precedence. It doesn't show up in that operator precedence table. But what happens really is that all the code on the right side of the equal sign of the assignment statement, that gets executed first. So in essence, there is some precedence in that the assignment doesn't happen until everything over here on the right-hand side is executed, and finally that value is then assigned to the variable name on the left. Okay, so that's how you can work with multiple variables.